Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder, the place where we take your boring corporate filings and turn them into something actually interesting. Today we are dissecting Renasant Corporation's latest report, and let's just say they're talking about earnings, but are they talking about the right things? Stick around. And before we dive in, if you like getting these unfiltered looks at corporate America, make sure you've subscribed. Also, we have a fantastic Discord community where we break down these reports even further. Link is in the description. So Renasant Corporation is putting out a current report, essentially an 8K filing. This usually means something important has happened. The big news here is that on the 28th of October 2025, Renasant Corporation, or the company as they call it, dropped a press release about their earnings for the third quarter of 2025. Think of this like their quarterly checkup. They're telling everyone how they did. But it is not just about the press release. They also put out presentation materials for a conference call they had on the 29th of October 2025. This is where they really flesh out the details, laying out their performance and future outlook for investors and analysts. Now, Renasant Corporation is a pretty established player. They are incorporated in Mississippi with a file number of 001-13253, and their tax ID is 64-0676974. They are listed on the New York Stock Exchange under the ticker RNST. Their main product is common stock with a par value of $5 per S-share traded on the New York Stock Exchange. This is what most people think of when they think of owning a piece of a company. Let's look at the juicy part though, the risks and forward-looking statements. Renasant themselves admit these statements can be tricky. Basically anything that sounds like it is about the future, using words like believes, expects, anticipates, or conditional verbs like will or could are forward. Looking. They are based on management's current thoughts, but honestly, a lot can change. They then list a bunch of things that keep management up at night. A huge one is integrating acquisitions like their merger with the First Bancshares Incorporated. They worry about keeping customers, growing the acquired business, and actually saving money like they planned. Sometimes these integrations are harder and take longer than expected, or just do not work out. This means they are worried they might have bought or might buy a company that comes with hidden problems, or debts they don't even know about yet. That merger with the First could be a double-edged sword. Of course, the general economy and interest rates are always a concern. When the economy is shaky or interest rates swing wildly, it impacts how much money people borrow and how much banks make. They also face tough competition across a wide range of financial services. They are not just in banking, but also consumer finance, commercial finance, asset management, and even auto loans. That is a lot of battlegrounds. Government rules and policies are another big headwind. Changes in laws, especially for financial institutions, can really shake things up. Even things like trade policy can have ripple effects. And because of that merger with the First, they are expecting regulators to watch them even more closely and maybe hit them with new rules. Big mergers often attract a lot of attention. They are also concerned about the quality of their loans and investments. If the industries their borrowers are in go south, or if people just can't pay back their loans, or if interest rates mess with their investment values, that is a direct hit to their bottom line. Cybersecurity is a huge modern threat. They are worried about hackers breaking in, causing disruptions, and costing them a lot of money. And then you have the unpredictable stuff, like natural disasters, pandemics, or even civil unrest in the areas they operate. These can throw a massive wrench in business operations. Geopolitical issues like terrorism or military conflicts are also factored in because these can really mess with the whole economy, both here and abroad. Now, for the exhibits. Exhibit 99.1 is the actual press release announcing their third quarter 2025 earnings. This is the headline news, the summary of their performance, and Exhibit 99.2 contains the presentation slides they use for their earnings call. This is where they show the charts, graphs, and key numbers that tell the story behind the brief press release. And finally, the report is signed off by Kevin D. Chapman, the Chief Executive Officer. He is the one ultimately responsible for all this. So, what is the takeaway from all of this? Renasant Corporation is navigating a complex financial landscape. They are actively pursuing growth through acquisitions, which is a classic strategy, but it comes with significant integration risks. The sheer number of potential challenges they've listed, from economic downturns and interest rate volatility to intense competition and cybersecurity threats, shows they are operating in a very dynamic and risky environment. Their reliance on successful mergers means that the performance of these integrations will be a key indicator of their future success. While they are providing forward-looking statements, and these often paint a positive picture, the extensive risk disclosures suggest management is acutely aware of the many potential pitfalls. Ultimately, Renasant seems to be a company that is trying to grow aggressively, but they are also very aware of the potential for things to go wrong. Investors need to watch how well they manage these integrations and how they adapt to the ever-changing economic and regulatory climate. Alright, that is our breakdown of Renasant Corporation's latest filing. What is your take on these results and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments if this analysis was valuable. Hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.